Welcome to another battery test, Family Gamer TV. Now we've got a whole array of consoles here. Let's just run through them. So first of all, down the left we've got the original 3DS, the 3DS XL, and of course the new 2DS, which is one of the reasons we're sort of doing the battery test, because we really want to see how this compares to the other consoles. So there you go, up close, a little quick look at the 2DS. Put that back in place. Then next to them, you've got the Mugan powered 3DS. So it's got a much bigger battery, about 3 or 4 times the size. And then again, the Mugan powered 3DS XL. Then carrying on down the far right here, we've got original Game Boy Advance SP. We've got the first DS Phat, as some people like to call it. DS Lite. Now this has got a nice new shell. Our hinge broke on this, so we had to install a new shell, which was quite tricky. You can see a couple of places I didn't quite get it right. I got a screw coming through here where it came through, and I had to adjust how it was put together. And that's one of the benefits of the 2DS, is that it doesn't have a hinge. So in families where there may be that wear and tear suffered before. And finally, you've got the DSi. So let's get the test running and see how these do. Now, it's worth saying that all the consoles are maximum brightness. Any power saving features have been turned off. Wi-Fi is on. 3D is off to try and give a level playing field. And they're not running anything, so they're just running the sort of default system software. So as we see the clock chugging round all 9 of our handheld consoles, all sort of going strong. It'd be interesting to see how they perform. Obviously, our previous test, we had a game running, the Mario Kart 7 game running on the 3 we tested. So we're heading around into the second and then on into the third hour. I should think that some of the older handhelds won't last quite as long, so they've had heavier use, so potentially their battery has been drained a bit. And it looks like the DSi is flashing red, and that goes at 3 hours 12 minutes. And then quite soon after that, the DS Lite starts flashing red, 3 hours 46 minutes. And almost straight away, the 3DS original, 3 hours 51 minutes. And then down at the front, we saw the 2DS, 4 hours 7 minutes. And quickly followed by the 3DS XL. So we're going quite quick succession. 3DS XL, 4 hours 22 minutes. And finally, the DS Phat at 4 hours 42 minutes. So that leaves those 2 Mugan-powered original DS and DS XL, along with the good old Game Boy in the background. And as the family gets home from school and comes in, has their tea, strict instructions not to jog the test. They obviously, you can see them eating nice. It's quite it looks a bit strange seeing that in fast forward. But the consoles carry on going, and they carry on right past homework time, through to bedtime and on into the night. And we see that it's not until round into 10 hours 14 minutes that GBA at the back starts flashing red and goes, and then we're on into almost into the small hours with the 2 Mugan powered consoles. So the 3DS Mugen at the back starts flashing red first, and that goes at 12 hours 53 minutes, amazing time. And then down at the front, that last hanging on 3DS XL, 13 hours 44 minutes. So there you go, that's the end of our battery test. Interesting to see where the 2DS ranked in there, sort of near the middle, beating the 3DS, not lasting quite as long as the 3DS XL. The Mugan-powered consoles obviously lasting a long time, along with that good old GBA. If you'd like to see more of these, and subscribe and drop a like, we'll let you know when they're up. But tell us what you think we should do. What things should we test? Maybe different consoles? Should we go back again to the old GBA, colour, original Game Boy? Or should we focus on the newer consoles? Which of these do you own? You know, do you keep a nice backlog of your Nintendo handhelds? Do you have a favourite? Which ones do you use the most? So there you go, that's all we've got time for today on Family Gamer TV, but we'll be back with more soon.